I grew up skateboarding, and I was never really one of the best, but I could learn some cool tricks. I had many friends though who skateboarded and were really good, even some who became pros, and I was always watching them shred. And they were always engaging in skate contests because they were that good. There was this one Saturday where many of my friends were going to this one contest, and I really wanted to go as well. I had never competed up to this point, so I figured it was about time for me to sign up and be one of the contestants. But I worked a job, so I lied to my boss saying I was sick and had one of my friends call him pretending to be my cousin, saying he was going to take me to the hospital soon. Now, listen, this is descriptive, not prescriptive. I'm telling you what I did, but I'm not suggesting it was the right thing to do. In fact, it was not, so don't do it. But, anyways, I showed up to the contest with my friends, and the place was packed with hundreds of people. They were randomly selecting skaters to compete against one another, and after waiting all day, they finally called me. And the guy running against me was literally the worst skater there. And so I thought it was going to be a piece of cake to beat him. Well, it wasn't. When I got on my board, my legs started shaking uncontrollably, and I had never experienced that before. I got so nervous I couldn't control my legs. And needless to say, I ended up losing to the worst guy in that contest. Which, by the way, made me the worst guy in the contest. But you know, like Proverbs says, pride comes before a fall. And honestly, I didn't think I was being prideful. I wasn't expecting to do super well in the contest, and I certainly wasn't expecting to win the whole thing. I just wanted to beat the worst guy there so I wouldn't have to shamefully carry that title. But look at how sneaky pride can be. Philippians 2:3 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves." I did not value that guy above myself. I was being selfish and arrogant, not to mention the fact that I lied in order to be there in the first place. And I think part of the reason my legs were shaking so much was because I did the opposite of what Philippians 2:3 says. I gave so little value to that guy because I was afraid of being considered lower than him in that scene. But I certainly learned my lesson. So my hope and encouragement to you is that we continue to learn to see people the way God sees them and to humbly value them regardless of the circumstances.